You can start at the bottom. You're not going to go any further down, really, if you think about it. You can either go up or down. I had not a penny to my name when I started this. It was just a thought that eventuated overnight, and that night I had the business name registered and the business registered that night that I made this decision. It was more of the fact that people who couldn't afford furniture or nice furniture could get nice furniture.
I come from a strong family. My mother, she was a very strong person too. So I guess I'm lucky to have inherited that.
That young person grew up into a beautiful, strong woman who took her life at the age of 23, and that she's not had the opportunities that I've had. She's not had the life that I've been blessed with, although she has made such an impact in those short 23 years. I'm so sorry that she's not here.
You know, I've been through that worst stage in my life, but it's growth as well, you know, and it's self-realization, and it's learning about yourself and learning about who you are, about your limitations and all that type of thing. So
what have you learnt about yourself?
if people are going to look at my art, they're going to see the best of me.
I felt when COVID hit, it sort of seemed like everything was at a standstill. Our industry, like as a real estate industry, plummeted and everything just sort of froze. And then as soon as COVID sort of was getting better, then everyone started sort of jumping back in. But everyone wanted to see what it was sort of going to do to our industry. But I find the town is buzzing now.
They didn't know what to do with somebody who didn't have a baby in the maternity ward. All those things go through your head that it's something you did, or, you know, it's so scary to ring somebody, a total stranger. But they were wonderful, you know. I rang and this lovely lady, she said, it'll be right. If it's going to be, it's up to me and I can do this. And I did.
Yeah, and I still wanted to communicate with everybody that I was okay, because I didn't think they needed that extra layer of worry. You know, they had a lot going on. I actually took my son to work with me every day for the first 6 months of his life. So he grew up as a prospect baby. So he went to board meetings at a very young age.
You can say it simply, it's hard, but whenever you're faced with anything, it's like being kind and not right. I'm no angel. I still had those thoughts of, oh, that's not fair, he's whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I would remind myself, am I going to be right in this moment or am I going to be kind?
We know that you've got to crawl before you walk, but there's nothing wrong with crawling fast, because I always wanted to be a cowboy, of course, but I was also a keen leather worker. I always wanted to be a saddlemaker. And now, all these years later, I'm doing what I used to dream about when I was a kid.
Our staff and our participants are our best advertising. We meet with people regularly, try to go to the schools and all the places where you would expect to find, you know, families, children, etc. Everyone from our local butchers to individuals in the community is very, very giving and very supportive. There's no shortage of kindness in Charters Towers.